Hi, my name is Karen Scassell, CEO of Scassell Collections, and today we are here for the final judging of challenge number 3 for the Fiber Factor. And today we not only have Cerelia Rose, but we also have 3 very honorable judges.
Hi, I'm Laura Bryant. I own Prism Yarns. I started it almost 30 years ago. I'm also an author. Just finished a book with XRX, Artful Color, Mindful Myths, all about hand-dyed yarn.
I'm Elaine Rowley, editor of XRX Books, and I get to work with wonderful people like Laura.
I'm Rick Mondogon, and I'm the editor of Knitters Magazine.
And this is my favorite piece. This is funky and intriguing, and if I ever could knit something that wasn't my own yarn, I would knit this.
The photography ruined it.
Yeah, it also
agree.
did nothing good
And
for it.
Yeah.
as I look at the piece now, just from across the room, the buttonholes are way too close to the bind off to the edge, whatever the case may be.
And I think it was nicely done and executed, and
I have no shoulders, that's why probably.
I just really do like it, and I like the way it shapes.
Right.
I think it was a really ambitious effort. I liked the idea. I really liked the idea. But the execution failed in my eyes.
And that's my favorite. I love this sweater.
Let's let
so-
Elaine start. Yeah,
But
let's do that.
maybe we've been sitting here, and when you speak about the yarn, the stitch she chose to border the piece with is just stellar because it really highlights the sheen of the yarn.
I thought this another one that reminded me of the Einstein coat that is so simple, and it's a beginning sweater, but it looks very high end. I mean, you could have bought this at Eileen Fisher. It does look like one of those sophisticated knits.
You know, it's really hard to do photography. It's really hard to be the model or have a model and be able to get us plenty of shots to avoid some of that.
I wonder if these
And the
folks know,
challenge.
that you usually take hundreds
Oh,
of shots
seriously?
to,
Yeah.
to get to nail it.
Yeah. Shape border, and it's
Wimpy little ruffle. I
Yeah,
mean,
but-
doesn't work here at all.
yeah.
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 And
So-
so you're right, it doesn't.
Either you
could
marry them
contrast, yeah,
or they have a real reason for
a
being
relationship,
different.
yeah. I always like when they say eyebrows are sisters, not twins. They shouldn't be totally symmetrical.
There you go.
And here it's like they're not even in the same family. No.
This one is more interesting now that I do know the construction, and I actually am going to try it.
When I put it on, I got a really cool 70s bomber jacket vibe from it, which I thought was interesting. And because it does look at this on the surface, it's a bit maybe grandpa, but just that's in right now, so that's cool.
And this one really succeeds on every level.
This piece is attainable
Yes.
for pretty much any
Yes,
knitter.
yes, it is.
I
But even
do.
the second photo is better.
I do want to say that the photography was a real, I'm sure was a real challenge for all of you because it always is. And we really appreciate what you did, and we understand how difficult it was.
No.
And we were talking a little bit about, we all face this all the time, the difference between romance photography, where you're trying to sell the idea of the garment and make someone want to make it, versus the information photograph, which really gives you the details that then lead you to know whether you want to make it for sure or not. So it's really hard to capture the flavor. It's hard to capture everything in one photograph, really, really hard.